Oh shit. I am so happy they got rid of this Lock Rock dude, man. This dude's shitty, man. Anyway, Night Eye and his team and his squad, they get surrounded by this nigga Mimic. This dude, basically, he's panicking. He's trying to keep them from getting to Overhaul, and they're getting a little too close, and he's running low on energy. He's like, "Yo, fuck it, I got to get at these motherfuckers." So anyway, he comes at them, but try to close these walls in on them, closing walls on this, and basically the group is like, "Yeah, yeah, these are some tight walls," and I'm just joking. But anyway, this dude in there, the one that talks the most shit, the one that's constantly bitching and complaining and whatnot, he's able to stop his abilities. He puts his hands on the wall and he says lock, and the shit's locked tight. Locked tight. That's better than anyway. The dude's name is Lock Rock. That name is so cringeworthy right now. His quirk is called Deadbolt. It stops like he could just lock things in place. Like it'll just stop moving. That's basically like it's frozen in time. I think his name would have been better if it had been Loctite or Deadbolt or some shit like that. Like the name is shitty, Lockrock. The name is shitty. The quirk is shitty too. Okay, you can stop some stuff. It comes in handy. Like just now, it came in handy. But the quirk is shitty. You know what I mean? Like he's a sidekick at best. Like sidekick. This motherfucker's a sidekick if I ever seen one. Like basically we got the main hero and every now and then they might need some Loctite. You know what I mean? Every now and then they might need him just to exfoliate, or I don't know, just to like I know the word, to complement the situation. Basically, that's all they need from him. Like just now, they needed him for just this one specific situation to keep from getting squished, and it came in handy. It came in handy. Don't get it twisted. It came in handy, but they needed him just for this one specific situation. Other than that, nothing. And now he's bitching to Eraser head like, "Yo, Eraser, find this nigga." Because the dude's moving through the walls, trapping him and whatnot. He's doing everything he can because right now at this point, like he's running low on energy. They say he's been taking drugs and shit like that. I think he took crank and it's been keeping him woke right now. But at this point, like he doesn't have much left. He's got to give it everything he's got. So the dude's crying and bitching, telling him, "You raise your head, go ahead and find him." He's like, "I'm trying to, shit." He said, "I would if I would have." He said, if I could have found him already, I would have." Anyway, they get that under control for the most part, and then you see the walls like open up, like he just gaped. He just gaped. You know what I mean? And then they just go around one guy. That dude Loctite or Lock Rock, he got sucked up, swallowed up. Everybody else is on the other side of the wall. Now, what I'm thinking is this. Well, not everybody else, but it's three teams, but they're not that far away from each other. Anyway, it's Izuku Eraserhead in one room, Loctite in the other room, Lock Rock in the other room, then Night Eyes boys in the other spot. Now, anyway, they can hear them. They said the walls ain't that thick. They said these walls, somebody been beating these walls down. Like, damn, this dude Mimic, he been getting his walls beat down for a while. What the hell going on? It's all loose up in it. Anyway, he said they said the walls ain't that thick and they can hear each other. Like they can hear the other dude on the other side of the wall. So as soon as I heard that, I'm like, why didn't you just bust them walls down? Why didn't you just break that shit down? Like break them rocks down and hit the block and make it hot. No, I'm playing. Why didn't you break them rocks down to all 20s and hit the corner? Okay, I'm sorry. Every time I hear breaking rocks, I'm thinking something else. But anyway, why didn't you break that rock down and get the dude immediately? I mean, like you heard the walls were thin. So anyway, the dude Loctite or Lock Rock is in his little confines and he senses a motherfucker. He sensed the bitch. Like I think he got a lot of hoes, even though he talk a lot of shit. You know, this dude is corny as hell. He's a hero. He's a professional hero. So he got a lot of bitches on him. So as soon as he sensed like his bitch radar, his hodar went off, he is like a spider sense for him. He turned around and caught the girl in midair. Toga, she came for him. She slid through it, slid his hand right open, slid his hand right open. And he's able to lock that shit down, and he goes for a punch. Yeah, I mean, this would have been a nice punch, but he doesn't have super strength or anything like that. But it would have definitely got the ass up off him. That's for sure. Like that was a nice little punch. I ain't gonna front, cause it's a clone. It's splattered. It's splattered. So I mean, that would have did it would have rocked her world. Trust me, if she got hit with it, it would have rocked her. Like I'm telling you, this dude could be like a real good domestic violence type of guy. Way better than a lot of, like, he's been way better than what's my man name, Ike Turner. Like the pimp hand he got is on the beam. Let's not get it twisted. He got locks on his ear and shit like that, and keys all on him and whatnot. Like he moving keys. He think he cool. He got a ring with a bunch of keys on it. Talking some I'm moving keys and shit, thinking he cool and shit like that. They asked him why he got the lock on his earring. He said, "I got it. I mean on his ear." He said, "Cause I." They asked him why he got the lock on his ear. He says, "Cause I got the game on lock." But this dude is corny. Anyway, so he says he's moving keys. He got the keys like DJ Khaled, but the girl got the drop on her because it was a clone. She got him from the back, stabbed him up, like poked him up real quick. She poked him. They heard that. Look, they're like, "Oh, what's going on?" Then they knocked the walls down. They beat his walls down. When I say beat, it's almost like prison rape. Like Mimic was in prison rape because they beat them walls down. So Izuku broke them rocks down to all 20s, bagged it up. He bagged them rocks up, and he notices that there's two lock types over there, and one's on the ground, all poked up, shanked up. Like this is basically like a prison scene. Like they beat some dudes' walls down, like, and they're like in the concrete confines. This is like prison right here. And they got multiple black dudes there, so you in jail. Let me stop playing. But anyway, he's down. He says that the dude is a clone and that to watch out. Well, as soon as he said that, shouldn't Eraserhead had said, "Yo, let's watch both of them"? Like, I mean, we've seen this before. Like, shouldn't he have said, he's a professional hero, he's smart. Shouldn't he have said, "Let's watch out for both of them. Wait a minute, answer these questions to see if you're the real one or something"? Anyway, fucking the clone walks right over to Izuku. "Hey, what's going on, Izuku? Remember me? What's going on? You alright? Did anybody stab you up or anything?" And immediately goes to try to stab him. What's his name? Eraserhead gets his eyes on her, and she comes out of clone form. He's able to wrap her up, pulls her towards him like Scorpion, get over here. And she's able to get the drop on him, spins around, does this little spin move. She was like basically Michael Phelps with the swim moves and Michael Jordan with the tennis shoes. She just did the spin move, slid him up. He's able to pull his shank. I'm telling you, this is prison move. This is a prison chapter. He's able to get his shank out, goes to try to poke her, and I think he missed. Like, but anyway, they dropped her. I mean, but he cut her eye a little bit. But anyway, they go back to like a scene where in a flashback, she got the drop on him. Like that little cut don't mean nothing. She slid his whole back up, like his shoulder like is done. You know what I mean? Like he can't move like he wants to. The hell? He can't move like he wants to. Anyway, we cut to our old scene. It's a flashback of Overhaul playing with Tamura. He's playing a game of Japanese chess, shaggy, whatever, shogi, whatever. And basically, he's trying to tell him, yo, you got to have a mind for strategy. That's basically what it all boils down to. Pretty good flashback, wasn't too long, made sense, and was showing that the dude is pretty intelligent and he's a strategist. That's all it was trying to explain. Now, Night Eye, him and his team, they going up against Mimic. I mean, not Mimic. Twice in this big motherfucker, the big dude from the beginning. This big motherfucker throwing. I mean, this big motherfucker. This is a big motherfucker. I'm sorry. I keep saying because this dude is huge. I'm trying to figure out what the hell Night Eye can do against this dude. I know he can predict moves, but okay, no, how is he gonna fight him? You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it with that. This chapter, that it ends with that, But this chapter, um, I thought it was decent. It wasn't bad. I thought it was a decent chapter. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Um, Eraserhead, I would have expected more from him. This girl Toga, she's getting a drop on him. She got the drop on Loctite. These are professional heroes. You know what I mean? She went up against non-professionals and didn't do as good. So I would have expected Eraserhead and Loctite to do a little bit better, at least. Um, the dude Loctite, I'm glad he got dropped. He's a corny character. His quirk is second tier. It's like sidekick quirk at best. Same thing with Night Eye, but Night Eye is an investigator, so it works for him. But this dude right here, he was just bitching the whole entire time. I'm glad he got dropped. His quirk is shitty, you know what I'm saying? He's shitty. I'm glad he got dropped. But basically, it's like this is kind of like it's like they're dragging their feet on this, like they're trying to stay in these catacombs for a while. They're dragging their feet with this arc, really. We've been going through chapter after chapter after chapter after chapter of them just running through these catacombs and in one individual fight after another. I don't think that they're I don't think these fights are that exciting. They're all right. They're not bad, but I don't think they're that exciting. I'm more so looking forward to Night Eye because this dude, Night Eye, we know is a beast, but I cannot figure out how he's gonna beat these two guys. I can see him getting the big dude to punch the small dude out. I can see that. But other than that, how's he gonna take care of the big dude? And like I said, they did make a mistake. You would have thought that if the walls are thin, they got split up, they would have broke the walls down immediately. So it just didn't. It just seemed a little bit off to me. But overall, the chapter was decent. The flashback was good. They didn't overdo it, and they did separate these guys. So we got a couple good fights going on. Toga versus Eraserhead. I want to see what happens with that. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.